going, everybody? My name is Lukalas, and welcome to this production series that I'm putting on for you guys, specifically about electronic dance music production. Now, this video is going to be an introduction video, so there's not going to be too much of learning, but just some basic standing blocks, maybe for the beginners out there who want to know more about what I do. So, there are a couple things that I want to go over. The very first thing that I want to talk about is your DAW, your digital audio workstation. Now, there can be many different types of these DAWs. There's different companies such as Avid, Steinberg is one, Ableton, Apple is even one as well. So each one of your different DAW types are going to allow you to do certain things and have certain features with them. The one that I will be dealing mostly with in this production series will be Ableton Live Suite. This is their more higher end level DAW. It just has a lot more bells and whistles than maybe the standard one would. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the soft synths. Now, soft synths are also known as software synthesizers, and those are going to be like your Zeta 2s, your Silence, and everything like that. So the very first one that I want to talk about is Massive. It's made by Native Instruments, and I believe it's around $200. And so this guy is a wavetable synthesizer, meaning that it uses waveforms in order to create the sounds, or at least to mimic the sounds. So with this guy, I absolutely love it. The sound quality, post, everything is just amazing. It's great sounding. I mainly use it for the subs and the basses just because I think that with the other three that I mainly use, or the other two I should say, that I mainly use, this one has the best bass and low end sound compared to the other two. Now that being said, the next thing that we have is Serum, which is another wavetable synthesizer. Now this one is the newest guy on the market that everybody wants to get their hands on, and for good reason. Not only does this also sound really good, but it is so user friendly and you can do so much with it. So with this one in particular, again, it's another wavetable synthesizer, so it's using waves, but you have these really complex looking waves. So especially like when you start playing through them all, it really does follow what you're looking at. Also, you can change the different views so you can actually see what is actually being played, especially when you strike a key. Now, the last one that I want to be talking to you guys about is Sylenth 1. Sylenth is by far my favorite just because of the sound quality of it. It's honestly, again, it's the best sounding one on the market, hands down. Now, I know I said just a few seconds ago that Massive was the best sounding one for low end. This one is great for everything high end and in mid-range tones. This is very much based off of analog synthesis, so therefore that's why it kind of has that Moog kind of feeling. It's great for beginning because then you really learn the signal flow through this particular module. Now, this one, you can do so many different voices with it. You can have up to 8 voices or 8 individual waves in one oscillator, and there are 4 oscillators. So 8 times 4, which would be 32 individual voices for one note. And then multiply that, say, by your standard chord progression, maybe 5 or 6, and it just absolutely blows it out of the water. And you can just do so much with it. It's so lush, so rich, that it really does fit in with pads, chords, leads. It does everything that you need it to do. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is samples. So in this case, I mainly use a company by the name of Cymatics. I know that they have had a bad rep here and there in the past, but you can't deny that the quality of their samples are just spectacular, which is ultimately what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the best product. I don't care how either expensive or inexpensive it is. I'm looking for the best, and that's what I hope that you guys do as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little intro video. If you have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned here, there will be links in the description below on where you can go ahead and purchase any of the samples, any of the soft synths, or any of the software that I mentioned in this particular video. Now, next video that we have is going to be talking about EQ and compression, so I'm really excited to really kick this off and get right into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give a high five to that like button and also give a slap to that subscribe button. Lets me know that you guys enjoy what I'm doing here and want more. And as always, we will see you guys on the next track.